Hello Corpus Christi, welcome to the first edition of Backstage, the show that will bring you into focus with all the hot spots in town. We'll also be giving you music reviews, gossip, weather, and for all you rockers, rock tips to help you on your way to stardom. So stay tuned to Backstage. Hi, welcome to the first edition of Backstage. Let me start off by introducing some of the cast members of Backstage. I'm your host, Oscar.
Hi, I'm Norman. I'll be giving you some of the most outrageous weather you've ever seen. So stay tuned to Backstage.
Hi, I'm Carrie, and I'll be handling Backstage music reviews from the classics of yesterday's to today's new music. Plus, I'll be giving you concert updates and music.
Hey, what's up, Backstage viewers? I'm Madi, and I'll be keeping you up to date on all the gossip going on in today's world.
Hello, Backstage viewers. Here at Backstage, we're here to give you some of the rawest segments on TV right now, and we're bringing you music reviews, some of the hottest places right now in town, weather, some rock tips for you rockers. Just as he said in the beginning of the show, if you don't like it, you go straight to hell.
Hello Backstage viewers. Last week I was walking down the bayfront asking people what did they like about Corpus Christi. This is what they said.
The scenery, man. Everything's going on.
Enjoy.
Rollerblading!
What's hot about Corpus Christi?
Hot about Corpus Christi?
Yeah.
I really can't think of anything.
I like the water because I think the water's peaceful and it's recreational.
We go to the mall sometimes and beach and that. Yes.
The beach.
The beach?
Beaches. We go to the beach and watch the college people. And in the wintertime, we watch the shrimpers go out and come back in.
I like the climate here. I'm retired.
Oh,
I moved here from Kansas about 10 years ago.
what's there to do in Kansas?
Well, there's nothing there.
There's always something to do.
What do y'all like about Corpus Christi?
The scene.
The what?
No.
Oh, the scenery and the water. Oh, okay.
If I could, I would make things that pertain to more younger kids.
What do you like about Corpus Christi?
The water.
The water. Do it again.
Usually, I just kind of go out with friends and drive around and find a party or something.
I love the sea breeze blowing on my body.
I don't know. I've lived here all my life. It's a good town.
All right.
The water, the sparkling city by the sea, I love it. Corpus Christi, no other place.
All right, thank you very much. See, according to these views, the older people liked Corpus Christi because of their beauty. They liked the water, the scenery, and such things like that. The middle-aged people enjoyed going to the clubs, but also enjoyed the water and the beauty. But teenagers found really nothing to do in Corpus Christi. Therefore, if you're watching out there, we need more things for teenagers in Corpus Christi. Also, some amusement parks and more things that the whole family can get into.
Hi, welcome to Carrie's Cuts, and I'm Carrie. Today we're going to be reviewing some albums, and today my guest is Oscar.
Hi, how you doing? First album we're going to review is Pearl Jam 10. Tell me a little bit about Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam's one of the best groups that's come out of Seattle. So far they've gone triple platinum. and I mean they're hitting chart tops really bad because every single they let out, it's been like, okay, Jeremy, the most recent, that one's been great. I mean, I don't know that one. I mean, that one's got like a meaning of it has a meaning behind it, so it's only
Parents, be good to your kids, they'll blow their heads off.
Don't ignore your kids. I mean, if your kid comes home with an A, I mean,
Right now we're listening to Porch. It's the 8th track on the album, and all 12 tracks are really good. They're one of the 3 main grunge alternative bands that come out of Seattle, other 2 being Alice in Chains and Soundgarden. I have the feeling they released one more single, mainly Black. I'm pretty sure it'll break 4 million. And they were playing on Lollapalooza 2 this year also. They were playing second on the bill, and it was a great show. They put on a great show. Members of the band are Eddie Vedder, vocals.
Jeff Ammett, bassist.
Stone Gossard, guitar player. Mike McCready, guitar player.
And Dave Abruzzi.
He's the drummer. And this is a really good tape. If you haven't got it already, go get it.
If you haven't, you're nobody. Believe me, you're nobody if you haven't got it. I mean, this is probably one of the best of the year. It's probably gonna go on forever, just like classics. Alright, the second album we'll be reviewing is Soundgarden Bad Motorfinger. This is a really good tape, or CD, whatever. And it spawned a hit, Outshine, which was played regularly on MTV. It also has Rusty Cage, Slaves and Bulldozers, Jesus Christ Pose, which is about people who imitate Jesus Christ on a cross when, it's kind of blasphemous and stuff like that. This is a really good CD. It's their follow-up to their major release, Louder Than Love, which was nominated for a Grammy. We'll probably review that later on some other show. But this is a really good tape. Right now we're listening to Rusty Cage. They had a video for that too. And next we're going to listen to a little bit of Slaves and Bulldozers, which is like a really cool song. This whole tape is good. I'm not sure how much it's sold, like the Pearl Jam, but these are one of the 3 main grunge bands that come out of Seattle. Chris Cornell's on vocals and guitar, Kim Thayil on guitar, Matt Cameron on drums, and Ben Shepherd on bass. Chris Cornell's vocalist. You barely say that.
I didn't say that.
You say guitar.
I said guitar and vocals. Well, Chris Cornell's guitar and vocals. This is their 4th release. They've had other tapes, but this is like their second on a major label. And alright, we're gonna catch a real quick glimpse of Drawing Flies, which is another cool song. It's a really good tape. If you don't have it, go out and get it. I recommend anything from Soundgarden. They're a really good band, and just go out and get it if you're cool.
Hi, that was Wood from Alice in Chains, and that's on the single soundtrack CD. They got a movie. They have a movie out right now, but so far I've heard. I haven't seen the movie, but I've heard that this is better than the movie. So instead of wasting $2 or $5 on the movie, go buy this instead. So far, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Paul Westerberg, Mudhoney,
The Love Mongers, which is Nancy and Ann Wilson from Heart.
Smashing Pumpkins. They've all gotten mostly, these are just like recent singles that have been left, that have gone out. It's like,
Yeah, except for the Mother Love Bone. That's an old song, but they re-released it because Mother Love Bone was back when the singer was alive from Mother Love Bone. They were one of the prominent
Andrew Wood
bands in Seattle. Next, I think we're gonna listen to Dyslexic Heart from Paul Westerberg. This is alternative song. It's a really good song. They played a lot on MTV and.
It's kind of like a tripped out, like a hippie. It's real cool though. You know, it's something. I mean, some people that are into hardcore metal, it's not really that, but I mean, it gives you a good variety.
Yeah, that's one thing about this soundtrack. It's not only grunge bands or anything like that. It's alternative bands. There's even a song from Jimi Hendrix on there.
Yeah.
Make This Be Love, back from the '60s.
Okay.
A happy song.
Yeah, it sounds. It's weird. Dyslexic means something like wait backwards when you read it. So it's like he's talking
Backwards
about.
heart.
Yeah, backwards heart.
Next, we're gonna listen to "Birth Ritual," which I think it's one of the best songs on the tape. It's done by Soundgarden, and it's just a great, powerful song. It's like totally cool, you know. Like, forward a little bit so you can see.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good song to drive your car to, or if you're with your girlfriend, you know, go with the rhythm. You know,
Yeah.
great song. I just love the way he sings on it.
Yeah. This is a single out from them. I mean, it's not a single, but
Yeah,
it's most
no, this
recent.
is not released on any of their CDs. This is strictly from the movie. They do play this song live in the movie, I have heard.
And Chris Cornell's one of the actors, and he just comes out.
Yeah, he comes out like this.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, the next song we're gonna hear is "State of Living" chose from Pearl Jam. That's not on the only album they have
Well,
right now.
it's on the demo of Alive, which is a 3-song demo. It's pretty hard to find, but I guess if you got enough money, if you know the right people, you can find it. This is a really cool song. If you get a chance, listen to a lot of the words from these, from these songs here. They really do mean a lot, you know. Cool words.
We'll just listen to this for a minute or a few seconds.
So once again, we reviewed 3 albums today. The albums we reviewed were Pearl Jam 10,
Soundgarden, Bad Motorfinger,
and the single soundtrack, which contains Pearl Jam and Soundgarden. There are actually 2 songs from Pearl Jam. And, well, we just really recommend these 3 albums, and they're really great albums. You should go get them, add them to your musical collection, and I think you'll be one happy camper. We'll have 3 more. Well, Carrie will have 3 more albums for you next week. I don't know if I'll be here or not because it's her show, but see you next time.
Alright, I'd like to thank Oscar for being a guest on my show. Thanks, Oscar. Okay, well, this is Carrie signing out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, I'm Norm, and I'll be giving you some of the most outrageous weather you've ever seen. So stay tuned to Backstage.
Hello, Backstage viewers. My guest on today's show is Pubby, the living legend metal god. He's toured with Black Sabbath, Jimi Hendrix, and The Doors, so he says. Let's give a warm welcome to Pubby. How you doing, Pubby?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Well, first question I'd like to ask you is it really true that you toured with all the greats back in the early days?
Yeah. I toured with all them heads back then. I toured with the Doors and Jimi Hendrix, and later on I went on to Black Sabbath, and it was pretty good, and I liked it. It was alright with Black Sabbath.
So tell us a little bit about your new album.
Our new album, it consists of many different things, but the real thing is when Jimi Hendrix, came on, when I used to tour with him and all that stuff, he recorded some stuff for me, then I used it on my album now. So we got different stuff, and we got Ozzy on there, he's doing okay with that tour, but he's ending the tour and everything, so it'll be okay after a while,
what do you think about newer bands like Metallica and Guns N' Roses and Nirvana, bands like that?
Those new bands, oh, I hate them. Guns N' Roses and fucking Metallica and all that. I can't believe they come out with all that crap. With the Axl Rose, he's so skinny, I think he's gonna keel over and die, like I thought Keith Richards was. But, you know, this Metallica crap, and, you know, they stole all that stuff from us, you know. But, I went on stage back in the late 60s, early 70s, and I did all that stuff before anybody else did. I showed everybody what they knew, what they do now, you know. So they steal everything from me. It's fucking crazy, you know.
What are some of the wild things you did, you know, while you were on stage and performing?
Well, I do many different wild things, you know. Like Ozzy, I told him everything, like clapping up and down and saying, come on, get off your asses, right? But I did everything, you know, just back in the 68, well, a little bit after that, when I toured with Ozzy, you know, it was like dead in England, you know, and then we went to the US, and we did a couple of tours there. And when we got there, it was, nobody had really heard of us. You know, everybody just kind of sitting on their asses, right? And, you know, we just kind of get off your fucking asses and fucking rock, right? So we were there for a while, and while we were there, I told Ozzy, you know, do some stuff, man. Just, don't just do this with your head all the time, right? So I told him, start clapping and jumping up and down, and you know, and the same with Hendrix. You know, he's just doing this with his head all the time. I slapped him, and you know, I said, don't do that. You know, and you know, why don't you put your guitar on fire or something? And that's what he did. He started putting his guitar on fire. The same with Jim Morrison. You know, I told him to go crazy on stage. I bet I'm on fire and all that stuff. You know, it was all crazy, but you know, these rockers now, that's what they do, and they stole all that, and you know, you can't do a damn thing about it. So those were some of the stuff that I used to do, and with the stuff that I told the other rockers to do. So they got everything from me, really.
What are some advice you have for aspiring rock stars out there? You know, rockers on coming up.
Well, you know, some of the stuff that I give them advice. Well, I give you advice for one. Don't wear that. And
hey, I'm the host here, man. What about use conditioner, man?
Hey, leave my hair alone. It's been with me since the '60s.
You probably have to wash it since the '60s.
You would know. Anyway. I would give some advice, you know, keep on rocking, you know, just don't let anybody put you down, like, you know, and, you know, the more you drink, the more she'll look better, if you want to give you head or something like that, I don't know. But, you know, other people think I'm not a heavy metal rock star, and I fucking am. I am a rock star. I've been here since the '60s, and you know, I kind of thank you for this opportunity to be on the show, because it gives me, you know, kind of opportunity to promote my new album, you know,
which is called
Love Sex, you know. Love Sex. And one of the songs on there...
Yeah, tell us the song titles. What are the song titles?
One of the song titles is called Rubber Man, which deals with condoms. And Little Rubber Man's going to be on one of my first singles. Little Man with a rubber on top. And it'll be out in this coming month, in November. So everybody go out and buy it. It'll be great. Ozzy will be on there for the special guest, and it'll be fucking great, you know, because I have all these people on there. And Jesus Christ, I gotta cut this hair. And it'll be fun.
You hate when that happens?
I hate when that happens, man. It's hilarious. And so I thank you for letting me be on your funky show like this. And I saw the rest of the people backstage, and it's nice. I like how you have all this craziness.
So when's the tour start?
And the tour starts in the summer of '69. No, in the summer of '93.
And who's gonna be opening?
Yeah, the opening act is Ozzy. He'll be opening up for me. That's right.
Out of retirement.
Out of retirement. He's coming back. All I asked him is, to do me, an hour worth of songs, and he said, "Go for it, man. To fucking A." So that'll be great. So I'll be on tour.
Oh, thanks a lot for being on the show. I really appreciate it, and thanks for the advice to all the people out there.
Sure, no problem, man.
Come back anytime.
I will.